Pujols hits 2 3-run hours. Streaking Angels beat Rangers 8-6. Anaheim, California. AP Albert Pujols hit a pair of 3-run homers and the Los Angeles Angels remained unbeaten since the All-Star break with their season-best 5th straight victory, 8-6 over the Texas Rangers on Tuesday night. Pujols connected in the 4th and 5th innings against Carlos 0-2 for his second multi-homer game in 3 days, driving in 6 runs for the first time since 2009. He propelled the Angels 42-52 to their 9th win in 11 games overall. Pujols even stayed in the game in the 7th inning when Texas reliever Tony Barnett hit him in the helmet, apparently accidentally. Pujols' homers were the 578th and 579th of his career, pulling him closer to Mark McGwire 583 for 10th place on baseball's career list. Robbins and Chirinos hit 2 early homers for the AL West leading Rangers, who have lost 6 of 7. Tim Lincecum 2-3 had 7 strikeouts while winning for the second time in his 6 starts for the Angels, yielding 9 hits and 5 runs in 5 innings. Huston Street pitched the 9th for his 8th save, his first since June 14. Jet Bandy also homered and drove in 2 runs for the Angels. One night after the Angels came back from 4 runs down to beat Texas, they erased an early 3-run deficit in the 4th inning with 1 swing from Pujols. After Elvis Andrus doubled home the go-ahead run for Texas in the 5th, Pujols put the Angels back ahead with another 3-run shot, completing the 54th multi-homer game of his career. Pujols drove in Cole Calhoun and Mike Trout with both of his shots. Barnett then hit Pujols in the helmet with a 92 mph fastball in the 7th. The reliever appeared to apologize profusely to Pujols, who dusted himself off and ran the bases. Ian Desmond hit a 462-foot homer, had 3 hits and reached base 4 times for the struggling Rangers. Losa yielded 6 hits and 7 runs in his second start for Texas before Pujols chased him with the second homer. Desmond kept it close with his 17th homer in the 6th. Bandy replied with his 3rd homer in the 6th. Freak victory after winning his Angels debut last month. Lincecum finally snapped a streak of 4 consecutive winless starts during which he gave up 17 runs in 17 and 2/3 innings. Although the former Giants star is miles away from his Cy Young form, he showed tenacity against the Rangers in his return from 8 days of rest, escaping a bases-loaded jam in the 1st and stranding 2 runners in scoring position in the 3rd. He couldn't solve the light-hitting Chirinos, who connected for a solo shot in the 1st inning and a 2-run homer in the 4th. The catcher had his second multi-homer game of the season and the 3rd of his career. Trade newsroom breakers: Tanner Scherzer's through batting practice in Arizona. The reliever hasn't pitched all season while coming back from left knee surgery. Angels: Nick Tropiano has a torn ulnar collateral ligament, the 3rd Los Angeles pitcher to incur that injury this season. The right-handed starter could need Tommy John surgery, but will get a second opinion. Up next, Raptors: Martin Perez 7-6, 4.05 has allowed 17 runs over 9 2/3 innings in his last 2 starts. Angels: Hector Santiago 7-4, 4.27 makes his fourth start of the season against Texas. He kicked off the Angels' post-break surge with 7 scoreless innings against the White Sox last Friday. Copyright 2016 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten or redistributed